What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 5 of the $50 Funko Pop Collection Challenge. Starting with just a $50 bill, the whole goal of this series is to go to different places like garage sales, flea markets, those kind of things, to buy things for cheap in order to add value back into our collection, and in turn, turn that money into awesome $100 Funko Pops. In the last episode, we were fortunate enough to add a $100 Funko Pop to the collection, and if you guys want to go and check out the video about the store that we went to and everything like that. But so far right now, we have knocked off 2 things for our Funko Pop collection categories. So we have Chitara, which is the television category, knocked off, and we also have Sailor Saturn, which knocks off the animation category. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, what's the next category that we need to knock off of our $100 Pops that we're buying. So from that purchase from the last episode, that left us with $87.55, but we have sold something since then. So a little bit ago, we were able to sell the Tina that we found, I believe, in maybe episode 2. We ended up selling that local for $35. So that adds $35 into our collection fund. So we have $122.55 to work with in this episode. Anyways, let's go out on the hunt and let's see what awesome deals we can find. Here we go. All right, let's get things started at Gamers Asylum. I remember there being some older Stranger Things Pops here once upon a time, and Stranger Things has absolutely exploded within the last couple of days, or at least month even. And so there's some good value in that, and I think there's some good things that we can pick up to add value back to our $50 Funko Pop collection fund. So let's go on in and see if they still have that.
Well, folks, I think somebody knew about my plan or something, because I don't see any of those Stranger Things Pops here anymore. I'll keep looking around, but there were a couple that I remember being here, but I think they were probably picked up by somebody, but I'll keep looking around. Okay, I looked around a little bit more, and I think they are gone, unfortunately. A couple of older things in here. I don't know if they have much value, like Roblox, Short Fuse, Sam's Friend. You got like Sasha from The Walking Dead. That's a little bit of an older one. Some Rocky and Bullwinkle Pops, Looney Tunes stuff that I haven't seen in forever, 2017. Other than that, unfortunately, I don't see those Stranger Things Pops that I thought were here, but it was a while ago, so it would make sense if they're gone right now. But anyways, figured I'd at least take a look around here. Okay, I'm gonna make a quick trip into the Deseret Industries thrift store. I have found Pops here before, so let's see if we can find anything good for the $50 Funko Pop Collection Challenge here.
Okay, so in the first Deseret Industries, as you can see, this is their valuable case. So you're going to find random things like that Karl Malone bobblehead. We're in Utah, so that kind of makes sense. There's this weird like Eminem movie 3D statue thing. I don't even know. Thought this was kind of interesting. This is like a Pinocchio puppet figure. I don't know how much it was worth. It's got the box that's torn off on the top. They had a ton of comics in their other back display case. If I knew more about comics, I might, dabble in that a little bit more. They did have one Funko Pop. They had that Rick Sanchez, but they were asking, I think, $10 for it, which wouldn't really be worth it because it's worth about that much if it did have a box. So on to the second Deseret Industries. They did have some video games. None of those had any value. They did have a Funko Pop. I want to say that is young Elsa, I believe, also doesn't have any value either, but that was pretty much it at both of those thrift stores.
All right, we are here at Good Old Savers. I know it's a 50-50 if we actually find anything good, but I'm in the area, might as well go. Let's go check it out.
One thing that I did find, I actually found a Funko Pop in box. It was this Vault Dweller, I believe, and this one doesn't really have much value either. I think it's like an $11, $12 pop, and that's what they're asking for. So I didn't end up picking that up. But another place that I usually check is back in their like loose toy figure section. But unfortunately, they didn't have any Funko Pops. They had a bunch of Marvel figures like Iron Man. They also had Mr. Incredible, which is pretty cool, but none of the Funko stuff that I was looking for. There's Thor, a couple other random things here and there, Captain America, but other than that, no Pops. That was it at Savers. All right, on to deal number one. Was a Facebook Marketplace deal. I came across some out-of-box Pops for $5 a piece. They actually had some good ones, and I was a little bit late to some of the other ones that they had, which might have been a little bit better that I picked those ones up, but these ones are still pretty solid. So let's jump into that footage. How's it going?
How are you?
Good. Thanks for holding those for me, by the way.
They're just dusty, but
that's
they've
okay.
never been played with.
I have plenty of Pops that are dusty as well, so no worries.
Here's her.
Oh, a little stand?
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
Right.
Thank you. Deal number two. Deal number two, somebody had a yard sale, was selling pops for $5 a piece, and they also had something out of box that I really liked for $2 a piece, and we'll just leave it at that. Let's go pick these up.
Hello. How's it going?
Good.
Good. Thanks for holding those for me, by the way.
Yeah, but so I was gonna let you know on the Castiel one.
Oh.
My daughter got to it, but
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you still want it. I'll take $2 for it as well.
Okay. So what would the total be then? What they adjusted?
5.
So 5, 10, 15, 2, 2, 19, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. I'll just give you 20. No big deal.
Give me 20 for them?
Yeah.
Alright.
Here, I'll give you that.
Oh, sorry. You want me to carry them to your car?
No, I'm good. I can put away my phone.
And then the final deal, guys, this was a KSL classified deal. If you guys don't know what KSL classifieds is, it's kind of like a Craigslist, but for like Utah, Idaho, Wyoming area. But I came across some Skyrim pops, guys, for a really awesome deal. They wanted, we came to an agreement basically for like $30 for what they were selling those Skyrim pops for, and at an added $10, they said, this is the key, guys, you always got to ask, do you have anything else? And well, they did, and they sent me kind of a list of things that they had. They said Game of Thrones, and they also said they had a Death Note pop, and I know the Death Note pops are pretty valuable, and they sent me a picture of this one. So I gave them another $10 for this, and 40 total is what we paid, so let's go pick them up.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. All right, we can just look at some stuff right here, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got the Skyrim figures, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. These are so cool.
I know, they're awesome. I just don't need them anymore.
Yeah, I'm a big Funko collector, so I like all of this stuff.
Oh, that's
so,
awesome. I was hoping
yeah.
you'd go to someone who collects.
Yeah. I mean, I played a lot of Skyrim growing
Yeah.
up as a kid. A lot of the stuff I like to collect too is like some of the animated stuff, some of those like 90s shows that I watched as a kid.
Those are cool.
But yeah, that's usually what I collect, but occasionally some games will seep in here and there, you know, that I played.
Yeah.
But
That's cool.
okay, so we're doing, you said 40, right?
Yeah, 40.
All right, folks, back at home, I got everything on the table right here. We're gonna go into value, how much I spent, and how much I think I can add back into my collection fund off of everything I feel like that I can make. So grand total of what we spent for everything, let's keep it super simple. We spent $52 on everything you see here. The out of box pops, this big guy right here, everything was $52. So let's start off with our first purchase right here. So these were $5 a piece. We have RuPaul, and then we also have the Walmart exclusive Toothless with racing stripes. Each of these, if you kind of factor in if they had boxes and everything like that, this goes closer to around like $60 if it actually had a box. This one right here would be around like a $36 pop. So we're gonna split that value in half. I think I can get about $30 from Toothless and about $18 from RuPaul. Okay, now we'll go on to this haul right here. So first things off, Thor, if I were to have a box for Thor right here, he would be probably around like a $50 pop. So we're gonna be a little bit on the low end on this guy. Maybe say we can get about $22 out of box. Okay, right here we have the Guardians of the Galaxy pop. Some of these have a little bit of rips and dents. This one for sure has the worst. It's on the back. Let me just show you real quick how bad this is. So we're gonna treat that as if it's pretty much out of box, basically. Maybe a little bit more because it does have an insert. But Star-Lord right here, let's go into values. So Star-Lord, I think I can get about $16 out of him. Nebula will be about $13 is what it's worth. Ronin, about the same, it goes for around 20, so I think I can get about $20. Castile, like I said, with that box damage and everything, I'm gonna kind of treat it as if it's about out of box. If it did have a box, it would go for around $36, but I'm gonna treat it for about 18, I think is what we can get out of it. Okay, on to the last ones right here. I don't know if these are really heavy hitters by any means, but I think these are definitely some really cool ones that you don't see very often. So we have the Skyrim figures right here, Whiterun Guard. Some of them, like I said, some dings here and there, so that's how we're determining value. But I think I can get about $22 out of the Whiterun Guard. Dovahkiin, I think that's how you say that right there. I think $25 is about what it's worth, so we're gonna do 25. This one, I don't know how to say their first name. It's like Mike. I'm going to say it's like Mike, maybe. The Liar. I'm just going to say that. We can get about 15 out of that. That's what it's valued at. We'll come back to Ryuk. Sorry, guys. I've never seen Death Note. I just know that this is a pretty valuable pop. But Alduin, he does have some window damage right here, and I think I can replace that window. But That being said, I'm gonna value this at about $32 is what we could get out of that. And last but certainly not least, we have Ryuk right here. Ryuk, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but this is a very valuable pop, guys. This easily, according to the Funko app, goes for around 160. It does have a little bit of dings on the back, so I am hoping to get at least $145 is what I'm gonna value this at. So grand total of what everything is valued at when we add everything together, that's right here, $376. So that's what we will be able to add back into our Funko Pop collection fund in order to buy some new stuff in the next episode. This will go great towards buying more $100 Funko Pops. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed episode 5 of the $50 Funko Pop collection challenge. If you could, please give this video a like and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future episode of this series. Thank you guys so much for watching today. You guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind to one another and always promote positivity. I will see you in the next episode. Catch you guys later.